Think you're too smart to fall for an online scam? Think again. The truth is, even the most tech-savvy of us can become victims of increasingly sophisticated scams. From phishing emails to fake shopping websites, scammers have perfected the art of deception. And today, I'm going to show you 5 online scams that you might be falling for right now without even realizing it. Trust me, some of these are sneakier than you think. Online scams are more prevalent than ever, with cybercrime costs expected to hit $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. So it's no wonder that scammers are constantly evolving their methods to catch even the savviest internet users off guard. Stick around, because the information in this video could save you a lot of trouble and money. First off, phishing emails. Now, I know you've probably heard of phishing before, but did you know that over 3.4 billion phishing emails are sent every single day? That's right, every day. The reason this scam is so successful is that it looks legitimate. The emails come disguised as messages from trusted companies, like your bank, PayPal, or even Amazon. And it only takes one wrong click to fall into their trap. Phishing emails can get even trickier, especially with the rise of spear phishing. Spear phishing targets individuals specifically, using personal details to make the emails even more convincing. For example, you might receive an email that looks like it's from your boss or a colleague, asking for urgent information, making you feel pressure to act quickly. Take this email, for example. It looks like it's from Amazon, right? But look closely at the sender's address. Notice anything odd? That's because it's a phishing email, designed to steal your login information by tricking you into clicking a fake link. Another type of phishing that's becoming more common is whaling. This scam specifically targets high-profile individuals like executives or celebrities. These emails look legitimate, use corporate language, and might even mimic the style of internal communications. The stakes are higher here because these scammers are after bigger payouts, often targeting corporate bank accounts. So, how do you avoid falling for phishing? First, always check the sender's email address. Is there a typo or suspicious domain? Hover over any links before you click on them to see where they actually lead. And remember, legitimate companies will never ask you to confirm personal details via email. Be cautious, and if something feels off, it probably is. Another tip: if you receive an email that seems urgent and you're not sure if it's legitimate, contact the company or person directly using an official method, like logging into your account from a separate browser or giving the company a call using their publicly listed customer service number. Fake shopping websites now. We've all been tempted by those online deals that seem too good to be true. But sometimes, those deals are too good to be true. This brings us to scam number 2, fake shopping websites. These scams often spike around the holiday season, Black Friday, and other big sales events. Scammers know people are looking for discounts, so they create lookalike websites to trick buyers into thinking they're getting an amazing deal. These websites are usually fly-by-night operations, meaning they pop up quickly and disappear just as fast after stealing your credit card info or selling you counterfeit products. Scammers create lookalike websites that mimic real brands, but there are always a few telltale signs if you know what to look for. Poor design, URLs that don't quite match the official site, and outrageous discounts on high-end products are all major red flags. But there's more. Some fake shopping sites are so sophisticated that they use SSL certificates to appear secure. This means you'll see HTTPS and the padlock symbol in the browser bar, giving you a false sense of security. But even though the site might look professional, these scammers are only interested in stealing your payment information. Here's a pro tip. Before making a purchase, always check that the website URL starts with HTTPS. The S stands for secure. Look for customer reviews on independent platforms and, when in doubt, do a quick search for the company name followed by the word scam to see if anyone else has reported issues. Another way to spot a scam is by checking the website's contact information. Legitimate online stores will have clear, accessible contact details like a phone number, email, or physical address. If that information is missing or seems off, it's a big red flag. Also, avoid sites that only accept cryptocurrency or wire transfers for payment. If you've already given your payment details to one of these fake sites, contact your bank or credit card company immediately. The faster you act, the better your chances of recovering your money. Social media quizzes. Okay, I'll admit it. We've all taken those fun social media quizzes that tell us what type of pizza we are, or which celebrity we look like. But as harmless as they seem, these quizzes could actually be a sneaky way for scammers to gather your personal information. Many of these quizzes ask for details that might seem innocent, but can be used to guess security answers, like what's your first pet's name, or which city were you born in? This data could be exactly what a scammer needs to reset your accounts or gain access to your private information. But it's not just about the answers you give. When you take these quizzes, especially on social media, you might be allowing the quiz app to access your profile data, things like your friends list, location, age, and other personal details. This information can be sold to advertisers or, worse, used in targeted phishing or hacking attacks. In fact, a popular Facebook quiz scandal from a few years ago ended up compromising millions of users' data, leading to widespread misuse of personal information. Many people were unaware of how much access they granted these apps, and it ended up creating a huge data privacy breach. So before you click on the next quiz that pops up in your feed, ask yourself, do I really need to know what type of bread I am? Stick to verified quiz sites like BuzzFeed or Sporkle if you're looking for some fun without the risk. Also, remember to review the permissions you're granting to apps on social media. Go into your settings and check what information each app has access to. Revoke permissions from any apps you no longer use or trust. Scam 4. Tech support scams. Ever received one of those phone calls claiming to be from Microsoft support, warning you that your computer is infected? Well, that's scam number 4, tech support scams. These scammers want nothing more than to convince you that something's wrong with your computer, and they'll offer to fix it if you give them remote access. These scams often start with a pop-up message on your computer that looks really alarming. It might say something like, your computer has been infected, or critical error detected. Call this number immediately. If you call, the scammer on the other end will ask for remote access to your device, claiming they can help remove the virus. The truth is there's no virus, but once you give them access, they can steal your personal data, install actual malware, or demand payment for fixing a problem that never existed. In some cases, they may even lock you out of your device until you pay a ransom. Here's the thing. Microsoft, Apple, and other legitimate tech companies will never make unsolicited calls or send you pop-ups like this. If you see a pop-up warning you about a virus, don't click it. Close your browser or restart your computer, and if you still feel uncertain, contact the company's official support channels directly. Another variation of this scam is when scammers call you out of the blue, claiming they're from a big tech company and that they've detected a problem with your computer. They may sound professional and even use jargon to make their story sound convincing, but don't fall for it. Hang up immediately and report the call. Cryptocurrency investment scams. Finally, let's talk about cryptocurrency scams. Cryptocurrency is hot right now, and scammers know it. Whether it's through fake investment platforms, fraudulent ICOs, or Ponzi schemes, these scammers promise huge returns, but deliver nothing in the end. Cryptocurrency is appealing to scammers because it's new, unregulated, and many people don't fully understand how it works yet. These scams often come in the form of flashy investment opportunities that promise huge returns. They might use fake testimonials, celebrity endorsements, or sophisticated websites to look legitimate. One common tactic is a scam called a rug pull. This is when scammers promote a new cryptocurrency or a decentralized finance (DeFi) project, encouraging people to invest in it. Once enough people have bought in, the scammers pull all the funds out of the project and disappear, leaving investors with worthless tokens. Another common scam is a fake initial coin offering, ICO, where scammers create a new cryptocurrency and ask people to invest in it before the official launch. They'll promise that the value of the coin will skyrocket after launch, but once they've collected enough money, they vanish. Remember, if anyone promises you guaranteed returns on a crypto investment, run the other way. No legitimate investment comes without risk. Always use trusted platforms like Coinbase or Binance, and do your research before making any moves in the crypto world. Also, be aware of phishing scams in the crypto space. Scammers might send you an email or message that looks like it's from a legitimate crypto exchange, asking you to click a link and enter your login details. These phishing sites can steal your credentials and drain your crypto wallets. Let's recap the 5 scams you're most likely to fall for. Phishing emails, fake shopping websites, social media quizzes, tech support scams, and cryptocurrency scams. Online scammers are always evolving, but by staying informed and vigilant, you can avoid becoming their next victim. Here are some general tips for staying safe online. Use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Be skeptical of unsolicited emails, calls, or offers that seem too good to be true. Keep your software and devices up to date with the latest security patches. And most importantly, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to InfoWorld Curious for more of our content. And hey, share this video with your friends and family, because the best defense against scammers is knowledge. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.